Welcome to another fascinating edition of Radio Chanel, giving voice to legends. Today we have a musical legend, a virtuoso who has redefined the art of guitar playing and taken us on a journey through unique sonic worlds. With over 3 decades of success, unforgettable albums like Surfing with the Alien, and countless iconic tours, it is an honor to introduce the master himself, Joe Satriani. Welcome, Joe.
Thank you so much, Chanel. It's a pleasure to be here with you.
Joe, your musical career is incredibly inspiring. Let's start from the beginning. What sparked your interest in the guitar and set you on this musical journey?
Well, when I was 14 years old, I heard the news that Jimi Hendrix had passed away. It was a moment that changed my life. I quit sports and decided that music would be my path. The guitar in particular became my way to express myself and connect with the world.
Your album Surfing with the Alien marked a turning point in instrumental music. Tell us, what inspired you to create such a unique sound?
I've always been fascinated by science fiction, comics, and space. That album aimed to capture the sense of freedom and adventure those themes evoke for me. I wanted the music to speak for itself, without the need for lyrics.
In addition to your solo career, you've mentored incredible guitarists like Steve Vai and Kirk Hammett. What was that experience like?
It was amazing. Both have exceptional talent, and while I taught them the fundamentals, their creativity and dedication made them the stars they are today. As a teacher, my job was to guide them and help them discover their own style.
Throughout your career, you've worked with extraordinary musicians and created tours like G3. What does collaborating with such talented artists mean to you?
It's always enriching. Every guitarist has something unique to offer, and those collaborations are opportunities to learn and grow as a musician.
One of your most recent projects is The Elephants of Mars. What did you aim to convey with this album?
With The Elephants of Mars, I wanted to explore new textures and emotions. It was a very experimental project, but at the same time, I aimed to maintain that emotional connection I've always tried to convey through my music.
And now we move on to my favorite section, gossip and controversies. The real reason all the guests are really here. Because let's be honest, who doesn't love a little drama? Joe, let's talk about a topic that caused quite the stir. Your lawsuit against Coldplay over their song Viva La Vida. What really happened there?
Yes, it was quite a complex situation. When I first heard Viva La Vida, I was very surprised by how similar it was to my song If I Could Fly. It was something I couldn't ignore, so I decided to take the matter to court. It wasn't easy, but I felt it was necessary to defend my work and the effort I put into that composition.
Yikes. Sounds like a real chord battle. Coldplay always denied that it was intentional, right?
Exactly. They claimed that any similarity was purely coincidental. In the end, we reached a settlement out of court, and that was that. I think both sides just wanted to move on and focus on the music, which is what really matters.
Always so diplomatic, Joe. Though I have to confess, if someone copied my outfits, I'd drag them straight to the court of fashion. Do you think situations like this are inevitable in the music industry?
Well, yes, in a way they are. Music is a universal language, and sometimes ideas can cross paths unintentionally. The important thing is to be respectful, and when situations like this arise, handle them professionally.
Wise words. Though I must admit, a little drama always brings life to the industry. Now that this is all in the past, were you surprised by how your fans and the public reacted?
Definitely. My fans have always supported me, and that means everything to me. At the end of the day, what matters is continuing to create music and sharing it with the world.
Such class, Joe. I can't help but admire how you handled everything with such elegance. And while I'm always ready for a good scandal, at least here, everything stayed in harmony. Speaking of unique things, if you could play with any artist, past or present, who would it be?
Jimi Hendrix, without a doubt. He was my first great inspiration, and I think it would have been a dream to share the stage with him.
Fascinating. Joe, thank you for sharing your story and incredible talent with us. Before we say goodbye, what advice would you give to young musicians dreaming of success?
Never stop practicing and learning. Music is a journey full of discoveries, and every step you take brings you closer to finding your own voice.
Inspiring as always. Joe, it has been a true honor having you on Radio Chanel. I hope to see you back on the show, maybe with your next project.
Thank you, Chanel. It's been a pleasure being here.
And that's all for today, dear fans. Don't forget that both the script and the image of this interview were created with the help of ChatGPT by OpenAI. If you have suggestions for the next guest, leave them in the comments. Give it a like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. See you in the next edition of Radio Chanel.